happened with my left brake? Got stuck on. Like the parking brake was on, but it was not on. Oh, you know, just a few bombs.
I'm Matt, a commercial film director and private pilot. My job making car commercials and running a business takes me all over the world, and sometimes I get to fly myself.
What is up? What is up? Mothman is stressing out right now because we've been. You're stressed out because we had to come back from. Where were we yesterday?
We were in Daytona.
And where are we going today?
You're going to 100 Acre Wood.
How late am I?
Very. Like you should have been there probably by now.
Yeah, so we're repacking everything to go from Daytona, which was a big shoot, to a rally, which is kind of a small shoot because you got to carry everything on your back. We got to shoot the beauties,
Yeah,
right? We got to shoot the
true.
beauties. New car.
New car.
And so we need the kit for that. And then to add insult to injury, we got in today, and these drones were all boondoggled. They had to be redone this morning. Debating taking the van or taking the plane, but we're so late. It means I'm taking the plane. All right, so the first step of the day is going to be finding my plane because apparently the building that my hangar is in no longer has power due to some technical difficulties. But my guy Marty, the airport manager, moved my plane for me, which was nice of him, and let me know that I wouldn't be able to get out if I arrived today. The challenge is finding where he put it. Building C, don't know exactly which hangar in Building C, I think. It should be right here. Charlie 2, Grumman's temporary home. With Comanche, and there's a tiger. Looking good. So I think we're gonna have to take the seats out for today's trip, which is kind of a bear, kind of cool if they fold down, but I haven't actually taken them out or used them since annual. That's how rare I have more than 2 passengers. So step 1, assume the position. Fold those Johnnies forward. Here, Mothman, here's a seat for you, dude. Don't let it hit you, dude. All right, here's another one.
Got it?
Look at all that room. Heaps of it. Heaps of room. Get loaded up. Case, 2 bags, sticks, head. 1, 2, 3, it's actually 4. They're just tied together. 2 cams. And it has to go in that little door or over the seat. $539, slightly more than cars. So today's flight's gonna be kind of interesting. It was a real hectic to get repacked. Took like 15 minutes to just calm down, plan the flight. We're gonna go 8 Delta 4, start at Lincoln Memorial, Kilo Alpha Alpha Alpha, and pick up some fuel, and then on to Rolla National. We could get to Rolla National normally, no problem. It's like a 3.5 hour flight, but we have a 41 knot headwind at 8,000 feet. So I'm probably going to fly a little lower than normal, like 33,000, 4,000 feet, or 3,500, 4,500, 4,500 feet, yeah, 4,500 feet, and get a 29 knot headwind, which is preferable, but that's still kind of a bummer. It's cutting into our time. What are you gonna do? So we're gonna pull up here, do our little run up, and we'll be on our way. So my routing, I just picked up, I'm gonna go around the lake instead of crossing the lake, using the town intersection to make it not direct, and then Kilo Alpha Alpha Alpha, Lincoln Memorial down there in Illinois, outside of Springfield, and then from there to Rolla National, outside of Rolla, which is where I'm going, for Salem, Missouri, for the 100 Acre Wood Rally, or the rally on the 100 Acre Wood, shooting for Ken Block. Ken's favorite event. He's got a new car this weekend, meeting up with my dude Will. Got a bunch of drones and stuff in the back seat. Was in Daytona last night. It's been pretty hectic. Should be a good shoot though. Love shooting rally. It's almost like a little bit of a vacation for me because it's probably my favorite thing to shoot. Okay, before takeoff's been checked, now check takeoff checklist. Fuel pump is on. Flaps are up. Trim is set. Cover is gone. Primer is in and locked. Mags are on both. 122.8 here, and we'll do 124.6. We're going to ask for flight following from Great Lakes. Approach, and set there on the bows. Got some tracks loaded up. Sparta traffic, Grumman Tiger 74619 are departing runway 25, exiting the area to the southwest. Sparta. Let's go. Could have come off the ground a little earlier there. We got about a 20 knot wind down the runway today. And a lot more once we get up in the air here. Sparta traffic, Grumman Tiger 74619 are just off runway 25, departing the pattern to the southwest. Sparta.
Yeah, Sparta traffic, A151 November, left downwind, 25 Sparta.
Approach, Grumman Tiger 74619 are just off Sparta, 1,700 climbing with request.
Was that Grumman 74619?
Affirmative, that's Grumman Tiger 74619 and requesting VFR flight following into Alpha Alpha Alpha, Logan County, 4,500.
Grumman 74619, maintain VFR, squawk 6243.
6243, maintain VFR 619.
And Skywest 3845, turn right heading 180.
Heading 182, Skywest 3845.
It's actually Logan County that we're going to. Lincoln, Illinois, not Lincoln Memorial, Logan County. Normally I'd cruise way higher than 4,500. This plane loves 9,000, especially with the new prop, which is another episode.
TBM 945, Mike Sierra, Great Lakes departure radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, direct word go.
But I don't think it's worth the additional 15 knots of headwind. So 4,500 it is. That new cylinder, which is another episode, getting a little warm, pull the power back just a bit. And we'll set our climb rate at 130 miles an hour.
Grumman 619er, you just plan on following the lakeshore round into Chicago?
Hey, Affirmative 619, we're going direct town waypoint, then direct our destination around the lake. This is the second time I've verified my waypoint. It's got a nice traffic call right off the wing here, about a mile. Lake Michigan's out here to our right. Pretty nice. Yeah, ice is starting to break up on the inland lakes. Lake Michigan's completely clear of ice, other than a little bit around the shores and the piers and stuff. Kind of a gloomy day. But my new cylinder, which is number 4, we're going to do an episode about maintenance. The Tiger's had a lot of maintenance since the last time I made a video. Had the windshield removed and resealed because it was leaking really bad. And then I had a cylinder number 4 replaced because it was cracked. All my cylinders on this engine, the engine was overhauled in '99, but those cylinders were overhauled as well. So these are the original cylinders from 1976. Number 3 had a bad exhaust port. That one was replaced. Number 4 was then cracked, and it was replaced with XL annual this year. The problem was you can't get cylinders right now because of supply chain, mumbo jumbo, and ordering one, they had a 12 to 18 month lead time. So I was able to find one used on the Grumman gang. It was barely used. It's really the only option. There was nothing new or overhauled I could find. And that was shipped in, put on, so now I have a used cylinder, basically new though. It has like a half hour on it or something. And it's running hot because it's still breaking in, which has happened on the other cylinder as well. So I'm just keeping an eye on it, making sure it doesn't run too hot, running a little lower power. I've been doing intermittent.
1 Bravo November, clear direct to Ashton.
Doing intermittent full power as well. I also ordered 2 new cylinders at the same time just in case to kind of like stack my deck to make sure I had them. And they came today, which is sick. So I ordered them about 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and they came today.
And 1 Bravo November, you can climb and maintain 10,000.
And at some point we'll put those on. That'll be sweet.
649er, just update on that traffic. The first one's at your 12 o'clock, 8 miles at 6,400. The second one's about your 12:30 at 6 miles northbound at 3,500.
Upper 69 is still looking negative contact.
619er, roger. Yeah, it looks like the one is about 2 miles over the land, and then the other one looks to be just off of the, just over the water, following the lakeshore.
619er. I got traffic calls for two aircraft that are shortly in trail. I'm looking out for them, but I cannot see them. Looking for this traffic. I don't know why I can't pick them out. They must be right in the ground color at the shore.
649er, one of those aircraft turned eastbound. They're no factor. The other one's at your 1 o'clock, about 1 mile at 3,500 northbound.
619er is still looking negative contact. They must be down here in the ground clutter.
619er, roger. Yeah, and they're actually, I guess, more your 2 to 3 o'clock, just passing off your right-hand side now.
Well, according to the Garmin, he is now behind us, and I never saw him. I should have been able to pick him out against the water. That is a bummer. My traffic eyes today are not the best, apparently. That's like my 7th or 8th traffic call in an hour or two. A greaser! Well, what do we have here? Some sort of F4 Phantom action? My kind of spot. I didn't even feel that one. That's probably one of the... Oh, Beach 18. I'll take the 18. Got an Apache? No. Huey. I don't know what that is. I think that's a Phantom F1. Some sort of stuff here. I'm into this. Alright, gonna cut the cameras here at Logan County. Gonna get some fuel. Gonna check with my dude Will. Let him know what time I'm gonna show up so he can go pick me up. I'm gonna check out these jets. Alrighty, nice little spot. Oh, you know, a few bombs. Logan County, handle the nose wheel, not anti-vector right now. Logan County. Alright, good thing this runway is not super busy because what happened with my left brake got stuck on. Like the parking brake was on, but it was not on. Which prevented me from straightening out the nose wheel. I was trying to take off in circles. Not pleasant, not pleasant. I think we're good to go now.
Number 90 Foxtrot Bravo, clear visual approach runway 26 left, contact Spirit Tower 124.75.
Okay. Got a Bravo clearance through St. Louis. I've been flying for about half an hour, 25 minutes. I just didn't turn the cameras on because I had to focus on flying the plane. Pretty chill. Nice sunset. It's cloudy up ahead, but it's going to be above us. We're not going to do any instrument work. We're going to be well below it. It's like 6,000. We're 4,500. Burning a bunch of fuel. Still going slow. Gonna cruise through St. Louis, about 15 minutes late now from the time I told Will because my landing gear brakes were stuck. But no problem. It's smoothed out quite a bit. Just gentle little bumps, nothing gnarly. Fortunately, I had the cameras off when Springfield approached. The controller there gave me some really good tips on Rolla. I need to go to Matt's Steakhouse, and there might be some DC-3s on the side of the runway. He doesn't know. A tornado may have flipped him over. Never been to Matt's Steakhouse, been to Rolla a bunch of times, so might have to try it. Wish I had the mic on because he was real chatty. Good dude.
So when I called ahead to make sure I could park on the ramp, and they said there's no problem. They also said that I could just go put it in the big hangar. I just had to get around the military helicopters and put it in the back corner. So some typical airport stuff for you right there. All right, field bump. Oh, that's my dude Will right there.
Just met up with my dude, Will Rogie, Chief Rally Potato.
What up, dude? Nice landing. You needed about 300 feet of this runway, I think.
Well, because I got a 40 knot headwind almost.
Yeah, helps, right?
Yeah, 1-3 was, but I had to make a left pattern. I was already late, so I was like, you know what? I'll just take the crosswind. Kind of side loaded her a little, but it was God, kick that rudder. Anyway, the woman on the phone said we could just use this hangar just to put it in the back corner because of the helicopters. So she also said there's tie downs, but I don't see any tie downs. Do you see any tie
I
downs?
was walking around out here and I did not see anything. Because like you said, that plane isn't tied down at all. It's just chalked over there.
There's a Mooney over there looking nice.
It's real nice.
So we're just gonna put it in this hangar. There's no one here. Hope they don't mind. So Rolla was nice enough to leave this big hangar open for us. Park the Tiger all the way in the back corner. Nobody's here. So I think it's okay. Turn the lights on. There's a couple. Nice little spot, I think. Alrighty, dude. Unloaded.
I like these lights, man.
I know, I was gonna say, dude. There was a nice silhouette shot of you unloading that case in the canopy here. You probably might want to reenact it, dude. Hard day at work. All right. That's the end. Let's go shoot some rallies. All right, I'm back in my hangar. Check it out. The door works again, which is pretty sweet. And let's take a look at what happened when my brakes jammed here. So the Tiger uses kind of a funky system for the parking brake. It actually has this chain, you can see it there, that pulls on a little fork, you can see it there, that grabs the master cylinder piston. So there's one on each side, left, right, and that's how you steer the Tiger. It's differential braking, which means you push this brake, that brake stops, you turn left, push this brake, that brake slows, you go right. And so if one sticks, you just spin in circles, which happened to me. And so some guys in the Grumman gang said that this chain can get hung up and my master cylinders, my rods can get bent and jam, or the spring here can jam as well, the return spring. So when you pull the parking brake, I'm doing now, pulls that chain and locks the cylinder, and it can get jammed. So I'm not sure if it jammed because of the spring. I did depress the brake really hard when I was spinning around at the end of runway 22. One of the kind of cool features in the Tiger, Cheetah and other Grummans with that free caster nose wheel, you can turn really fast. So maybe I pressed it hard enough and it jammed the spring and the master wouldn't release. Then when I cycled the parking brake a couple times, it popped out, or the fork of doom or whatever it's called was jammed. It doesn't look like my master cylinder piston is too bent. I know it got the wide angle lens, which kind of makes it look like it, but I don't think it is. But I'll ask, send an email over to XL and see if it looks bent. But let's figure it out.